Assalamualaikum and good day to the respected lecturer. We are Group 4 and today we will be presenting our Haccp plan for our ready-to-eat chicken wrap. I am Khadijah and I will be explaining first about our product. So our product is RTE chicken wrap. It is made with grilled chicken, fresh vegetables and tortilla wrap served with a mayonnaise-based sauce. This product is convenient, nutritious and portable, making it suitable for lunch, dinner, on-the-go consumption. The main objective of the product is develop a safe and high-quality ready-to-eat food by applying the Haccp principles throughout the production process. This helps minimize food safety hazards from raw materials until distribution. Next, I will continue with main ingredients and intended use in our product. So the main ingredient is tortilla wrap, grilled chicken breast, lettuce, cucumber, tomato, cheese and mayonnaise. So the product is RTE food and does not require further cooking before consumption. It should be consumed immediately after purchase or stored under refrigeration at 4 degrees Celsius or below for the best quality and safety. It is recommended to consume the product within 24 hours. This product is suitable for general population except individuals with allergies to wheat, milk and egg in mayonnaise.
Since there is no final cooking step before consumption, the safety of the raw materials is critical to ensure the final product is safe for consumers. All raw materials are sourced from reliable and approved suppliers. The chicken is obtained from halal certified poultry supplier, while vegetables are purchased from trusted local suppliers to ensure freshness. Cheese, mayonnaise, and tortilla wraps are supplied by licensed food manufacturers with proper food safety practices. Upon receiving the ingredients, they are inspected for packaging integrity, expiry date, freshness, and correct storage temperature. Any damaged or spoiled materials are rejected immediately. Before processing, perishable ingredients such as chicken, cheese, and vegetables are stored under refrigeration at 4 degrees Celsius or below to maintain their quality and minimize microbial growth. These sourcing and storage practices form the foundation of an effective Haccp system by ensuring that only safe, high-quality raw materials enter the production process.
Okay, next, this flow diagram shows the complete production process of our ready-to-eat chicken wrap, starting from receiving the raw materials until storage and distribution. Throughout every stage, good manufacturing practices and proper hygiene standards are followed to ensure food safety. So, the process begins with raw material receiving, where all ingredients such as chicken, vegetable, wraps, cheese, and sauce are received and inspected to ensure they are fresh, safe, and of good quality. Next is inspection and washing, where the raw materials are checked for any defects or contamination, and all the raw ingredients are washed thoroughly using clean potable water. The chicken is then seasoned and cooked to the required internal temperature to eliminate harmful microorganisms. After cooking, it is sliced into suitable pieces for easy wrapping. At the same time, the vegetables are prepared by cutting fresh lettuce, tomatoes, and cucumbers, while the sauce is prepared hygienically to prevent any contamination. Once all ingredients are ready, the wrap assembly begins. The wrap is placed on a clean surface and the ingredients are added in correct order, including the sauce, vegetable, cheese, and cooked chicken. The wrap is then rolled tightly to keep all the ingredients securely inside. Next, the chicken wrap is packaged using food grade packaging and labeled with important information such as the product name, ingredients, expiry date, and also storage instruction. Finally, the finished product is stored at 0 to 4 degrees Celsius and distributed using refrigerated transport to maintain the cold chain. The first in and first out of FIFO system is also applied to ensure all the products are distributed first, helping to maintain product quality, freshness, and safety until they reach customer.
This table presents the hazard analysis for each processing step in the production of the ready-to-eat chicken wrap. We identify three categories of food safety hazards: biological, chemical, and physical. Biological hazards are mainly associated with raw chicken and fresh vegetables, while chemical hazards include pesticide residues, cleaning agents, and allergens. Physical hazards involve foreign objects such as bone fragments, plastic pieces, or metal shavings. By analyzing hazards at every processing step, We can identify where food safety risks are most likely to occur and determine the appropriate control measures. Among the three hazard categories, biological hazards pose the greatest risk because this is a ready-to-eat product. Pathogens such as Salmonella, Campylobacter, E. coli, and Listeria monocytogenes may contaminate the product if proper controls are not implemented. Chemical hazards include cleaning, chemical residues, and allergen cross contact, while physical hazards include foreign materials such as plastic, metal fragments, or hair. The identify hazards provides the basis for determining the critical control points, which will be discussed in the next section.
Next, I will explain the critical control points or CCPs identified in our hazard plan for the chicken wrap product. CCPs are specific stages in the production process where control is essential to prevent, eliminate, or reduce food safety hazards to an acceptable level. The first CCP is during the receiving of the chicken. At this stage, there is a risk of microbial growth if the chicken is delivered at an unsafe temperature. Therefore, the temperature of the chicken must be checked and maintained between 1 to 4 degrees Celsius upon receipt. The second CCP is the storage of chicken. Improper refrigeration can allow harmful microorganisms to multiply. To control this hazard, the chicken must be stored continuously at 1 to 4 degrees Celsius until further processing. The third CCP is the cooking process, which is one of the most critical steps. Undercooked chicken may contain pathogenic bacteria such as Salmonella and Campylobacter. Therefore, the chicken must be cooked to an internal temperature to at least 75 degrees Celsius to ensure that harmful microorganisms are destroyed. The final CCP is during serving and handling of the finished chicken wrap. If the product is left at room temperature for too long, microbial growth may occur. To prevent this, the chicken wrap should not be held at room temperature for more than 4 hours. In conclusion, these CCPs and their control measures help ensure that our chicken wrap remains safe for consumption by effectively controlling potential microbial hazards throughout the production process.
Okay, next, let's look at our monitoring process for our ready-to-eat chicken wrap. We start with documentation review, where we check the supplier's halal certificates for chicken, sauces, and also wraps. This can ensure that every ingredient meets halal standards and it's stored at the right temperature. Okay, next one is process observation. We monitor the cooking process to make sure that the process of chicken reach a safe internal temperature and that fresh vegetables are handled properly during wrapping. This step helps prevent any cross-contamination and keeps our wrap safe to eat. Okay, then, personnel compliance. We observe food handlers' hygiene and also their adherence to halal and Tayyiban principles and practice. It can ensure cleanliness and proper handling throughout productions. Finally, report and reporting. We record daily checks and note any deviations like improper selling or expired ingredients. This record can help us to trace issues quickly and maintain consistent product quality. Altogether, this step guarantees that our ready-to-eat chicken wrap is safe, halal, and also high quality from supplier to consumer. On the second slide, we focus on corrective actions. Okay, number one, replace unsafe ingredients. If any ingredients is expired or maybe not halal certified, we immediately substitute it with fresh and also approved supplies. Number two, correct cooking errors. For example, if chicken does not reach the safe 75 degrees Celsius, we reheat or maybe we discard it to protect consumers. Number three, we retrain the food handlers. We guide the staff to improve their hygiene practice and also avoid any mistakes like cross-contamination. For example, the most simple mistake that happen that we choose to avoid is using the same knife for raw chicken and also raw vegetables. Number four, we also will keep updated records and SOPs. We document every corrective step so the process will stay transparent and also consistent. In conclusion, these actions safeguard halal integrity, prevent contamination, and also strengthen the consumer trust. With proper monitoring and corrective measure, our ready-to-eat chicken wrap remains safe and also hygienic and reliable.